Hello, YouTube family. Hello, and welcome back. My name is Charlene, and this is Care with Compassion. On this page, I talk about all things essential oils, elderly care, and wellness or self care. Before I get started, I always like to say that everything that I say on this page is my own personal opinion and my own personal experience, so keep that in mind when listening to the content. I also like to say that the essential oils that I will be speaking about is called Doterra Essential Oils. Doterra Essential Oils is all natural, 100% pure essential oils, okay? So, please consult with your doctor before using the essential oils. There are some health conditions that don't work well with the essential oil, so please consult your doctor before intaking it, before applying it to your skin with a carrier. Please consult with your doctor. All right. So today I will be talking about learning how and enjoying your personal time. Learning how to enjoy just being by yourself. Just being by yourself. I've learned, so I've mentioned before, I have 7 children. They're no longer children, they're young adults now. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. They are young adults, okay? So I have become an empty nester. I was an empty nester before my son came home, before the baby son, who is not a baby, FYI. Before he came back home, I was an empty nester for about 2 years. 2 years. So I did not have much of an opportunity to learn how to be by myself or live by myself or any of those things before my children. Okay, so it was quite challenging, strangely enough. You know, you think you pray, or I particularly was praying for the day that these children moved out of the house. And then when they moved out the house, it's like, what do I do with my life? What do I do with my life? Because I had spent all of my younger adult life and older life raising children. So you think this is, and if you have not experienced it, you don't know how to live that life of empty nester. Okay, I'm talking about no husband, no children, just you in your house. I recall dating this young man. I dated this young man, and he would want to he didn't have any children or anything like that, and he would truly enjoy being by himself. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with you? What are you know what I'm saying? I could not wrap my head around just spending time. Like, he could go hiking by himself. I just did not know how to function in that aloneness time. It took me so much time to learn how to be by myself. I would be popping up at my children's houses, which they did not appreciate. Okay, it's like, Mom, why are you here? I did not know what to do with myself. I did not know how to sleep in. Sleep in? What? I could not sleep past 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6. You have no idea how long it took for me within the 2 years, how long it took for me to be able, days that I'm not working, of course, it took for me to be able to sleep in without thinking, oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to go do that. Oh, somebody needs some help with it. I got to drop somebody off. But let me tell you, when I got to that time, When I got to that time in my life where I enjoyed and could not wait, because I'm a bit of an introvert, outrovert. Like, I enjoy the company of other people. I'm a chatty person. But also, I cannot wait to get home and be by myself in the quiet. I mean, literally, sometimes I can sit in my house for hours with no TV, no music, just quiet. Okay, a lot of that is because I do a lot of praying. I pray a lot. I like to talk to God a lot. So, that is part of the reason why I can sit very quiet in my house for hours. Okay, or I could be just cleaning or whatever. It took me so long to get to that place as a grown adult. I think it's so, I did not realize how important, because I used to hear people say, oh, when you're young, you need to have this time of being by yourself so you know how to do things on your own, pay your own bills, travel by yourself, or do whatever. And I'm thinking, that's crazy talk. These people crazy. Not until I was a grown person and became an empty nester that I, after some time, and I'm talking about, it took about a year. It took about a year for me to, okay, so the first 6 months, my youngest one left, but then he came back for a few months. And then he left again. Okay, so I was in misery being an empty nester for about 6 months. And then he came back a few months. And then he left again. So it was about a year time where I was I really had the opportunity to listen. I'm telling you, there is nothing like spending time and enjoying time by yourself. I have even traveled by myself. I go out to eat. I go to shows and plays and by myself. Because you know what's the best part of it? You don't have to wait for anybody to do anything. You could pick up your purse and go out the door. You don't have to worry about kids in the store begging for you ain't got to worry about nothing but you doing whatever you want to do. And the crazy thing, in the beginning, I was like, what is this foolery? Like, why are people doing this? How can people do this? But I'm telling you, it is life-changing. It is life-changing. It is life-changing. You learn to appreciate yourself more. You learn to value yourself more. You learn what things you really like and what things you really don't. Because basically, when you're raising kids and you're in relationships and your husbands and all of these things, most women cater more to everybody else, everything else. And then you don't even realize what you want. Something as small as what you like to eat. I realized in my empty nest that I don't like spaghetti. And I used to fix spaghetti all the time. Why? Because I have 7 children and spaghetti stretches a long ways, right? So you make spaghetti. I don't like spaghetti. And I remember one time fixing it when I got home from work, and I'm like, I don't even like this. Like, you learn so much about yourself when you're just thinking about yourself. There is nothing. Listen, I be trying to tell my mother this all the time. She does not like being by herself because it's like kids, and then now she's spending all the time with the grandkids, and she don't like it, but she don't know. If she really took the time to spend time and some peace and quiet, and kids ain't running around, grandma, mom, I am telling you, there is nothing like it, okay? And you learn about yourself. When you spend time with yourself, you are really in that position where you can realize a lot of things. Like I was talking about last week about finding the root of situations. It's a lot of times things happen, right? Because you're so involved with everything and everyone and stuff, right? And you're just living and you're just going forward. But when you're by yourself, you really have time to pay attention to who you allow in your space. Pay attention to how you're reacting to things and why. Why did that trigger me? Why did I allow this to happen? You know what I mean? It's like, I've been doing this, what I've been doing. When you spend time by yourself, it gives you time to internalize, to really pay attention to things that you just may have just put to the wayside. Maybe in the moment it may have triggered a little bit, but you're too busy. Like, you're too busy raising kids, you're too busy doing this, you're too busy doing that, that you don't ever really take the time to stop and be like, I didn't like that. And why? What was it about this situation that I didn't like? What about this bothered me? Why did I tolerate this? Right? Why am I eating something I don't really like, right? When I don't have to at this point, right? Why is it that I feel like I needed to have somebody with me to go to a show or to a play or even out to a restaurant, right? A lot of us, we will go, if we single, we will go to the restaurant, pick up the food and eat at home. Why? Why can we not enjoy the company of just ourselves out of the restaurant? It's okay. It's okay to go to a movie by yourself. It is okay to go to a play by yourself. I have been to many by myself. I have been on trips by myself. And unfortunately, and I'm saying unfortunately because I enjoy my alone time, a lot of times you don't be by yourself. People will see you and they'll come up, hey, how are you? And they'll come and sit by you and chat and invite you. And so it's like, it is okay. It is okay. And trust me, if you get this opportunity, and even if you're in a relationship, find some time, find some days where you are just taking care of you. Because I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, no one is going to take care of you like you take care of you. Right? Nobody. I don't care how much a person loves you and cares about you. They're not going to care for you and take care of you the way you need to be. The way that you need to be taking care of you. Okay? Well, God, of course, he takes care of us. He truly takes care of us. He's taking care of me very well. Okay? He takes care of me. All right? So, take some time. If you're able, if you're in this position where you're an empty nester, use it to your advantage. If you're a single person and who don't have kids, use it to your advantage. Okay? There is nothing wrong with it. It is wonderful. Okay? It is wonderful. All right? All right. That is it for today. You have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. And I will be talking to you again soon. All right? You have a wonderful day.